Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So, in the last episode, we left off attempting to hunt down whatever was terrorizing Weissenhaven. And as it happens, a group of Noxairs were the trouble. So, we found them, and we're about to engage them, but there's a couple things we need to consider as we jump into this, because as soon as I unpause, they appear to be making more or less a straight beeline for us. And so, depending on where we meet is going to change the terrain of this battle pretty substantially. While fighting in the forest can be good because it does offer choke points, and so against an army like this that sort of thrives on swarming you, it could be beneficial. However, there is a lot of line of sight blockage in forests, and since I have ranged troops, they do not. I would rather be able to use my range to my advantage rather than having it very limited in the trees. So I'm going to try to fight them here rather than in the trees there. But another thing that we need to keep in mind is if I move and they engage me, we will be on the defensive and our forces will be scattered. We won't start the battle in a nice tight formation. So we need to make sure that we engage them so that we do start on the right footing, but also try to do it in a place that works to our advantage. So I think I'm going to go straight at them, or maybe slightly downward, and try to meet them about here. But we will see how well that plays out. Oh, that happened a lot quicker than I thought. Okay, so we have lots of Noxairs. Let's see. Oh, we are in the forest still. Damn it. Well, it is what it is. Let's do this. Quick note here. If you're new to the game and you were in a similar situation, if you engaged like I did there, you could have fallen back and then tried to re-engage in a better position. However, they were very clearly coming after us as well, and so had I disengaged, they probably would have just reinitiated the combat on their own terms. And so I don't think it really made any difference there. As it happens though, we've got pretty clean line of sight on this map, despite it being in the forest, so small victories. Let's see. Are we going to be able to get more than 30%? It doesn't look like it, so let's try to drop this guy. No luck there. Oh, we got two medium Noxairs coming in on the left flank. Let's see. Only 7% there. Still 30 on that guy in the middle, and then 2 30s down here. Let's try to... oh, wow. That was well short. Never mind. Yeah, let's stay on this flank here. I don't want them to overrun these guys. How much room do we have? Okay. The tree's actually a lot farther away than it initially looked. We don't have anything to kind of push our formation up against to solidify our flank, so we kind of have to make sure that they don't get overrun. That was a good hit there. Pretty pleased with that. That will offer some protection, so one thing that we could do is move up to there. However, these guys could very easily flank us if we do that. So, since that's not really going to prevent us from getting flanked and actually probably facilitate it, I'm just going to keep us here. And we're going to set up a spear wall, since this is one of the few enemies that the spear wall is still effective against in this version of the game. So we'll just spear wall everybody that can spear wall, and then everybody that can't, we'll just let them stay rested until we're ready to engage, or until they get through. So let's see. Yeah, keep testing it. Ideally they'll die along this front line. We don't have to worry about anybody stepping in and gobbling them up. But we can only hope to be so lucky. Chances are at least some of them will grow to the medium ones. We just need to make sure these guys don't become the large ones, because then they can swallow us whole. And that's never a good thing. Okay, so 2 of them got through there. Let's pour as many hits into those 2 as we need to get them dead, so that we can maintain our spear wall. 39, I imagine that's the best you'll be able to do. So yeah, go ahead and do it. Nice. Uhtred. we could actually push up here. So, luckily they did come in this way. Again, if they wanted to, they could have gone around, but because he was spear wall, they would have had to go pretty far around to flank. But now that they've moved themselves here, I can actually lock them down pretty easily. The question is whether or not I want to do that. I mean, we're going to have to engage them at some point, right? So let's just nip it in the bud. And 59, 54, 64. Let's see if we can't get this guy down. Ulrich, it would be great if you could finish him here. Oh, he missed. Okay. Aldrich. Nicely done. John, could you finish this guy off? No. Although that looked like it hit. Right. Hassan. Fire on the big guy. He's a bigger threat. I didn't even see where that went, but it clearly didn't hit. Orca, can you finish him? Well, you hit him at least. Callahan. What can you do? You might get him. Oh, so close. Okay, Murdoch, you deal with the guy in front of you. Nice. That frees up Yaren for a spear wall again. Maynard, you're going to move in to help out here. I'm going to get your shield up because that guy will hit like a truck. And Grim, you maintain spear wall as well. We'll try to keep forcing these guys back a bit. Oh, wow, you're already compromised. And he's not going to test it. Oh, no. Yeah, we really need Spearmaster because that is a failing on our Spear Wall's part. If they had Spearmaster, they would still be able to land hits, even with somebody in the way there. They just wouldn't be able to reinitialize Spear Wall. But without it, as soon as that Spear Wall gets compromised, it's done. Okay, so Aldrich. This guy's pretty ballsy. I think we need to get rid of him. Oh, great. Okay, well, Franklin, how much worse is this? 29? You know what, it's not that much worse when we get 2 shots. There we go, so we got one of them. Orca, I'm going to need you over here, helping out with the big guy. Nicely done. Uhtred, keep the shield up, and take a swipe at him. Damn, 61 and we couldn't land it. Ulrich. Let's try to drive a wedge between their group. That's handy. I think I'm going to hold you back for now. Because you don't have a shield. And so if I step you here, there's a good chance he's going to swipe at you and probably land the hit. So we'll wait a turn to move him in so that at least on that same turn he can attack the big guy. John, let's see. 43. No reason to attack this guy. He's already broken. But 43% if we do this, 30%. Let's take 2 shots at 30%. That missed. That also missed. Okay, well that was pretty much a waste. Hassan, you only get 1 shot regardless. That's the safest bet, and we still missed. I don't even know where that went. Callahan, move on in and you can start helping here. Maynard, keep that shield up and keep stabbing. Yaren, same thing, shield up, take a stab. At least you landed that. Grim, keep your shield up as well. Again, no point in attacking him, so we'll go here. Almost got that kill. Murdoch, shield up, and start hacking at that guy. God, we only barely nicked him at all. Oh, great. So I should have denied that spot. That was a mistake. Well, at least our shields are protecting us a bit. Okay, so yeah, you are by far a bigger threat than these 2 down here. At least you blocked one of them, and your armor sort of held. Okay, we're finally landing some hits up there. What are we looking at? 39 versus 27. I'm going to go with 39. Taking the 2 shots wasn't getting us anywhere, so... Man, we just cannot buy hits. We've got pretty good hit percentages, too. Like, 50 plus is good in this game, and we just aren't landing them. There we go. At least we finally hit him. Callahan, keep that shield up, and it looks like you've got somebody to pay attention to over here. John, 43 or 45. I'll take 45, I guess. There we go. Uhtred, keep that shield up, and can you finish off the big guy? No. Maybe Maynor can do it. Well, I'll take a hit. Okay. 66 or 75. Let's go 75. Grim, all you can do is attack. And you missed. Murdoch, keep that shield up. Still nothing. Alright, so he's gonna flee and get killed. Surprised he didn't eat that corpse. He probably will try on the next turn, so we might want to deal with him before he does it. Shields are holding. Oh, yeah, he went ahead and ate. So far, not doing a great job of denying them corpses to eat. And not doing a great job of landing hits. Come on, hang in there. Oh, his armor's gone. Okay. Luckily for me, they're not focus firing very well. Alright, that guy's down. Shift over so that you can help. Ulrich, thank you. Step up and deny that. I'm not going to make that same mistake twice. Let's see. If I put Orca there, he'll be able to attack at least one of the big guys. So let's move you down to this end. Hassan, fire at him. You know what? Oh, you don't have a polearm. Like, we're not hitting anything with these ranged weapons, so there's almost no point in bothering. John, did you have the polearm? You did. Get that out. You won't be able to use it this turn, but it'll do better than your bow. I mean, it'd be hard to do worse. Callahan, start laying into these guys, please. Okay, so they're both broken. They're no longer a threat. Uhtred, you still have some armor left, so why don't you come help us out over here? We'll try to encircle them. Grim, you need to stab that guy as many times as you can. And Maynor, let's see. Your armor is still intact as well. May as well just get you down here. That's as far as you can go. Okay, Yaren, I'd like to back you out of combat, but that's not going to happen. Murdoch, keep the shield up. Maybe you can soak some hits. Yaren's not in a great position, though. God. Okay, Grim took 2 hits there. His armor just held. Oh, we just lost, is that Yaren, right? Where is it? Yeah, killed Yaren the Dull. I'm sorry, Yaren, but we did everything we could. We just cannot seem to hit these guys. That's good enough. Okay, John, you can finally attack with melee weapon. Look, he can hit. Why can't the rest of you guys hit? Ulrich, please. No, still nothing. Hassan, you've got a clear line of sight now. Finally a hit. Uhtred, move in behind. Nice. Keep chipping away. Callahan. You kind of have to stay there because if we let them out of your attack zone, then they get a free pass. So why not just try to finish them off so you can move? Maynor, fall in behind them. Unfortunately, that's not going to affect their morale. But maybe landing some more hits will. It's really all we can hope to do. Nice. Kind of a gamble there. Wasn't sure if I should... Oh, he got through. Okay. Wasn't sure if I should get the shield up or if I should go for the attack. Okay, so he's going to get to swing twice at somebody. A block. 2 blocks. Perfect. It's the best we could have asked for. Is this guy too far away? Yeah. No dice. Orca, hop on over. Take a stab. Alright, so he's broken. We don't need to worry about him anymore. Feel free to keep attacking him, though, because there's only one other target, and he's done. Let's see. Ulrich. I'm going to have you try to run that guy down. Uhtred. I don't know that you'll be able to catch him, so why don't you step in here and just finish this guy off. Nice, beheaded him even. We'll send you that way, since that's really the only thing left to do. And, oh, you're just out of range. Nice. Picked him off for the last kill. So unfortunately we did lose Yaren, but we did get 4 level ups out of that. We got Noxair Brains, interesting. And while we didn't recover his armor, we did get his headgear, his shield, and his spear. So most of his gear was recovered. Alright, so back to whence we came. And we will need a new recruit. Yaren was, I guess we can't say our first casualty, but we are down a man, so let's see. Guido the Night Hunter. Too expensive, unfortunately. Anything in the marketplace that's worth looking at? I will take that armor, I guess, since whoever fills his spot's going to need it. And then I'm just going to unload this stuff, because it's been kicking around our inventory for a little while, and I have yet to see anybody offer me a decent sum for it. Okay, so I think with that, let's go ahead and sort. I should have bought some food while I was here. I guess I still can. There we go. Okay, and then that job is probably a little bit too much for us right now, especially after having just lost somebody. So let's go out to Saddleburg, see what they've got. And if nothing there, we'll go to Helvik. And there's Helvikburg as well, but I think I'm going to stick with this white and blue faction for a little bit. By the way, I was getting asked this in the comments, and there's no real difference between the factions. They're all just randomly generated, so I mean, you can kind of take your pick as to like your preference, but they're just randomly generated characters. So yeah, I mean, these guys look pretty cool. They are actually the least fond of me of all 3 major houses, but this is where I've found the best work, and so I think I'm going to try to get on their good side. And somebody did point out, I don't know why I thought I had it set to random, but we did pick, or I did pick the war endgame where the factions all end up, you know, opposed to one another. So we will need to side with one. Oh, why did I think we would find work here? This is a castle. Anyways, we can at least look at stocking up. We do need tools, so let's grab that. And what do we got here? Paint set. Paint common shields in your company's colors. Not really in the budget right now, but that is something I definitely like to pick up. I will buy more grain here since it is pretty inexpensive. About as inexpensive as you'll find. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and sort, just to keep everything nice and organized. Can we afford anybody here? I think I'm going to go with Sigmund. It does look like Leonard would be the better fighter of the two, just based on their daily wage. But I have everything I need to outfit this person. So gear's not really an issue, and we'd be paying I mean, I was going to say a premium, but I don't know that you can call 420 gold a premium. But we'd be paying for the fact that he's already wearing a heavier tunic and has a hatchet, versus Sigmund, who's just wearing very basic clothes with no weapon. So he's cheaper just because of that. We're going to bring him on because I need somebody. That does put me kind of a rough spot in terms of money, though. Anyways, let's get you outfitted. You get the black shield, or the white and black shield, and you're going to be toting a spear for me, at least for now. I think in the future, though, we might maneuver him somewhere else. Paranoid. Apprentice, nice. Okay. Not the best, not the worst, but he does have potential in Resolve. Initiative's kind of weird because while he does have 2 stars, he's also paranoid, and so he gets minus 30. All that'll ever really do is offset. And then a little bit for melee skill. Let's level everybody up while we're here, though. Alright, so definitely more fatigue. Fatigue is always welcome. I don't recall. Let's cancel that. Let me look at your perks first. So what do I want to give him next? Brawny would free up a lot of that fatigue. Shield Expert would be good too, since he is carrying one. Yeah, let's do that. Probably want to grab that as early as possible, just because it makes them significantly better with the shield. Okay. So he doesn't have dodge, there's no point in investing into his initiative right now. I think we'll go with fatigue. I've had a really hard time landing hits lately, so let's invest in some melee skill. And then I can do a 5 here, a 4 there, or a 3 here. Or I could go 4 in on range skill, but he's probably never going to wield a ranged weapon. So let's take the health. Keeping people alive first and foremost is what we want to do here. I'm going to give you Shield Expert 2. I'll take that 4 in fatigue. Take the 3. No, that's... No. I didn't mean to do that. 4 on fatigue. That's the worst roll he could get there, so I don't want to take it. I'll take the 4 in resolve. And then I guess 3 on melee skill. Even though technically he could have done better there. Okay. Grim the Fearless, his first level up. We're going to make him a student. And I'd really like to get him more resolve and fatigue, but he rolled the minimum. He rolled the minimum on basically everything. I guess we'll do initiative, melee defense, and... God, I don't know. Health? Sure. Couldn't have rolled any worse there. John, let's get your bow back out. We'll look at your perks. Okay. What to give you? Crippling Strikes is pretty good on a ranged character. I think I will give him that. Yeah, because that gives him a higher chance to injure. And since he's hitting enemies before they get to us, or at least he should be, there's a greater chance that the enemies get to us in melee combat already being wounded. Alright, so you need range skill desperately. Resolve is good too, especially since you're sub 50. And I'll give you some health, I guess. Alright, so that's out of the way. Let us try to find some work, and we need to find it fast because we are under 500 gold, which makes me very, very uncomfortable. Okay, Helvik, what do you got? Something. One of the younger pours himself a drink, stares at the cup, and pours himself some more. He seems to drain it in one gulp before belching his news. Brigands killed Alfgeir and his whole family. Can you believe that? I know you don't know who they are, but they were a well-liked family in these parts. I'm sure you can already imagine, but I want these brigands done with. I spent half my men just finding their camp. Now I'm ready to spend some of my crowns for you to go kill them. Are you interested? Well, let's talk money. 670. I'm just gonna accept that outright. Not gonna risk, you know, hurting my relations with them. Well, not hurting, but decreasing the ability to improve my relations with them, because I am trying to, again, kind of side with this faction. So I will accept. Plunderer's Camp to the northwest. Right. It'd be nice if there was a little bit of an advance on that. Oh, we didn't know that was there. Okay, I'm going to head out that way. I'll probably check the time too to see if we have enough to fight this today or not. And then I will see you shortly. Alright, so as we arrive at Plunderer's Camp, we can see that there are many Brigand Thugs and some Brigand Raiders. That's going to be a tough fight. The Raiders are as good or potentially better than our characters. So they're going to be equipped very similarly. They'll have, you know, basic chainmail and leather studded armor. They will have headgear, decent shields, potentially kite shields, and then, you know, mid-tier weaponry. So they're about equal to one of our better frontline fighters. Something like this or like this. And there's going to be 2 to 3 of them. Many Brigand Thugs, again, those guys are pretty poorly equipped, but there are quite a few of them. This army is probably going to number roughly the same as us. And so this will actually be a pretty difficult fight. Especially if our ranged characters continue to fail us as they have. So we will see how that goes, but I will probably ditch ranged combat for somebody like John fairly early if he's not, you know, hitting with every shot. Granted, until they get to us in melee combat, there's no point to do that. I'll just keep shooting until they do. But once they're in melee range, unless he's landing every shot, I'm just going to swap to the pitchfork. I'll need to get one for Franklin as well, and actually I'd kind of like for all of our archers to have a pole arm, but for now, we'll just have to make do with what we've got. We don't really have time to fight this today unless I want to make this like a 40-minute episode, so I'm going to end it here, and that'll be the first thing we do in the next episode. So, leaving it there for today. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode and this battle.